Welcome to the first Monday of 2020. So I thought it would be fun to share with you my morning routine. Although, to be fair, if you've watched any of my vlogs, I have the same morning routine every single day. So I've been pretty consistent. I should say pretty. I have been 100% consistent for all of 2019. I do the exact same thing every single day. So let's get into my morning routine, which primarily focuses around the number one habit I wanted to develop for 2019, which is working out every day. Now for 2020, I will be adding writing every day to that morning routine. So I will go over what I'm doing differently for this year too. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa and welcome to my Cozy Mystery AuthorTube channel where we talk about all things related to cozy mystery writing and the author writing life. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Monday. Now, before we get into my morning routine, I want to tell you the 5 things that I think are super key to me having the same exact morning every day and having it be successful. And honestly, it has really just helped overall with my health, with my mental well-being, and just getting me started for the day. So the first one is probably not going to be very obvious. I don't think anyone else thinks this, but it's having a really low maintenance watch. So I need to know the time like all the time. Even if I accidentally wake up at like 2 a.m. in the middle of the night, I want to know what time it is. Now I'm nearsighted, so at night I take out my contacts and I can't see anything. So even if there's a clock next to the bed, I couldn't see it anyway. So this watch helps a lot. 2 things. This watch has a built-in battery that lasts for a year. And the other thing that's really important is it's plastic, and so I can wear it when I work out. I can wear it when I shower. I never have to take it off and worry about it, which I think anything else is more of a high maintenance watch. If you have to charge it all the time, or you're out and about and the charge just dies, or if you you have to worry about showering or working out, I think then the watch becomes like this thing that you have to take care of versus something that is supposed to help you and enhance your life, which is what I think the watch should do. So this is the cheapest Garmin activity tracker there is. It does track my steps, calories, tells me the day, the date, but that's pretty much it. And honestly, I've had some of the smartwatches, I've tried them out in the Apple Watch, and it's just way too connected for me, and it really kills my productivity anyway. So first thing is have a really low maintenance watch that works for you versus you working to keep it maintained. The second thing is my entire dresser, I'm looking at it right now and I will show you, is completely dedicated to supporting workouts. So the first drawer is like panties, sports bras, socks. The second drawer is workout tops. The third drawer is workout shorts and capris. The fourth drawer is long pants for working out. And the fifth drawer is sweatshirts and hoodies. And the reason I set it up that way is because I know everyone's like, pack your bag the night before, sleep in your workout clothes. I don't want to have to do that. I want to just have everything dedicated to workouts. And that's primarily what I wear 24/7 anyway. So it just made sense to swap everything out of the dresser and just have fitness clothes. The third thing is I go to bed early, and if you're an early riser, and when I say early, I mean anytime between 8:30 and 10, and they've done studies where you actually procrastinate less, you get more done, and you usually get a better night's sleep if you go to bed early. Now, I am 45, and I am no longer in my 20s, which I 100% did not go to bed early. I was out, I was at parties, I was going on dates, and I was just, I guess, living a single life in the city. So I totally get it if you are not at that stage where you want to be consistent, but you could probably try the 80-20 rule and for the most part, maybe just go out on weekends. The fourth thing is that I use the same process every morning. So when I say process, I'm talking about like I wake up, I spring out of bed. I don't like linger there. I don't like meditate. I don't check my phone or anything else. I just spring out of bed. I know immediately I'm going to brush my teeth. And then I'm going to wash my face. I'm going to get ready, like put on my workout clothes, and that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to go right out the door. So I try to pick a workout class that is almost are pretty much close to the time for when I wake up, whether that's 6 a.m. or a 5 a.m. class. I try not to do anything longer, except on weekends. Here in San Diego, for some reason, the workout classes are later, so sometimes I will have to wait until 8 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. But that's it. Otherwise, I'm usually out by 5 or 6. The next thing is that for number 5 is I do absolutely nothing in between. So like, I know I'm going to spring out of bed, I'm going to brush my teeth, get dressed, all that stuff. And then if there's a gap, like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes before I need to leave the house to go work out or get to the gym, I don't do anything. I don't try to read a book. I don't try to check email. I don't try to make a to-do list or work on projects or anything, because it'll get me distracted and it'll get my mind thinking, oh, I don't want to go to the gym because I could just finish up this one email, or let me just finish up this social media post, or let me finish up this video edit. And it feels like painful to have to stop that task, abandon it, and then go to the gym. So this way I just kind of putz around. I mean, now that I have the cat, I play with the cat in the morning, and he seems to be pretty happy about that. Sometimes he does sleep in, so he's not always awake. Or I will just kind of straighten up. Like, I will tidy up, I will empty the dishwasher, like really mundane tasks. If you kind of get my drift, I won't even vacuum because that would take a long time. But I just clean things. I spray down the counters, just little things, so you don't get into a project that has to tear you away. So I'll recap that list really quick for you before we jump into my routine in the morning. The first is I have a low maintenance watch. The second is I have an entire dresser dedicated to fitness clothing. The third is I go to bed early. And the fourth is I do the same as order of steps every morning for my process, so I don't have to think about it. And then the fifth thing is I do absolutely nothing in between that dead zone time between when I'm ready to go to the gym and when I need to leave the house for the gym. So those are my 5 steps. Now, my actual routine every morning, I spring out of bed, I go brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed, and then I head out the door to the gym. And I have a set schedule, so I know I'm going to work out every day. Now, I do pay over $500 a month in gym memberships. And I realized that this about me, that I need to be at the gym. Like, we have a full workout gym here. We have the treadmill, we have weight bench sets, all that stuff here at the house. We even have an Olympic bar, but I know that I need the high vibrational energy of other people around me to like motivate me and like support me and keep me encouraged and help me to actually show up to the gym. So I have a schedule where I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I do the cardio class at F45. And if you've never heard of F45, it's actually a chain. It's kind of like CrossFit, but it's more organized, and they do I guess, I don't want to say Tabata. It's more like high intensity interval training. If you ever follow Mark Wahlberg, he like loves F45. He's always like showing pictures of himself at the gym, or at his F45 gym, I guess. So that's F45. And it's funny because I didn't think I would like it. I usually like really girly, like highly choreographed classes. Like, I totally miss my Equinox fitness classes in New York. So it's been an adjustment here in San Diego trying to find things that I like, but I actually really enjoy F45, and all of the coaches downtown are super friendly and really nice. So that helps out as well. Plus, I always meet Camila. I shouldn't say always. Like, we try to meet up there for workouts. So that always helps to have a buddy to work out with. So that takes out 4 days out of the week. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays, I rotate. So I rotate between an Orange Theory class, a UFC class, or a yoga class, or I go to San Diego State and lift weights over there. So all these different gyms that I have memberships to. And the reason I have memberships to them instead of paying for a class is I just want it to be a no-brainer. Like, I have unlimited at all of them, and I just know, like, if I want to, I never want it to be a question of, should I pay for that? Should I not pay for that? Or is that in the budget? Or are they going to have a sale? Like, that should never be a factor. Like, in my mind, you should just say workouts are important to me, so that's what I'm going to do. I realize everybody's budgets are different, and the things that you would like to pay for are very different than the things that I would like to pay for. But that's kind of how I have structured my day. And then after I'm done working out, I just come right back home. I might stop for a Jamba Juice or I'll just have breakfast, but I'll come back. I will shower immediately. I'm like a heavy sweater. So some people are like not big sweaters. I'm definitely a sweater. So I will come back to the house, take a shower, do my hair and makeup, get ready for the day. And then, now this is really different. So this is a key, I think, like success factor on why I can write every day now and not do a bunch of stuff and not write. I used to make my to-do list right away. Like, you know, I'd sit down and I'd make my to-do list because that was really important. And then I realized that I would get so caught up in my to-do list and I would start freaking out and panicking about all the stuff that I needed to get done that I didn't actually get any writing. I would just say, you know what, I can write over the weekend or another time that is just not as important as making sure I get this email out, get this sales page done, get this project out for this client. And not that those things aren't important, but they were so important and it kind of freaked me out that when I went to try to write, even if I did spend an hour writing, I wasn't able to focus on writing. I found myself just checking email or starting to work on that project. So a big key that I do now is I just write. So just like the workouts, I don't do anything in between that time except do my hair and makeup to get ready for the day. And then I start writing right away until noon. So that's my cutoff time is lunch. So I will just write till noon, and then I will make my to-do list for the day. So my day doesn't really start until almost 1 o'clock because I take like a good hour for lunch. I rest, I relax. The cat also eats at that same time too, so that takes up time. And so at 1 o'clock, now I finally make my to-do list. And I think this is the number one reason that I'm able to write now in the mornings versus before I wasn't able to write because I'd make my to-do list and then start writing. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a small differentiation, which for me, like took up a lot of brain space. And I wasn't able to focus on writing and get into that world and all of those characters and everything else. So that is my morning routine. So hopefully that was helpful to you and you got some new ideas. And if you are interested in writing every day, I have a secret project I'm working on, which is the Write Every Day Club. So if you would like more information on that, just make sure to subscribe to this channel because I will be announcing that later this month. Still fleshing out the details on how that would work. And again, this is really for people who want two things. One, they want to write every day, and they want to be around other people who want to write every day. So just like I like going to the gym, I like being around other people who write every day. So sometimes I will go to the coffee shop to do writing. I mean, I don't know if they're all working on a novel, but I feel like I get that energy where other people are on laptops and doing stuff. And that, again, that's just how I am. I just like having that vibrational energy around me, even though I am an introvert, oddly enough. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I will be announcing things on this channel as well as on Instagram. That's pretty much the only social media I really actively participate on. And quite honestly, I just post pictures and stories of the cat now pretty much every day. So be warned, you will have lots of cat, little kitten Instagram stories as well. All right, I hope everyone's having a fabulous start to 2020 and to your Monday and to your first full week in 2020. And remember, if you're still working on your goals for the year, make sure to download the free January 2020 planner. It is a special edition planner that includes a full year look at 2019 look back and also your vision for the year ahead. All right, I will see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.